Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Where do we use this tense? Regular actions, habitual actions, newspaper headlines, commentaries. There are multiple areas where we generally use the simple present tense. Before discussing the usages of simple present tense in detail, let's understand the structure and go forward. Structure is subject plus V1 S or ES plus objective. Here we have the plural subjects. Here we have the singular subjects. For example, I said I, we, you, they. Now, I is the first person singular, we is first person plural, you is second person singular and plural, they is altogether the third person plural over there. Now you may get a doubt over here. I is first person singular, but still we are using it as the plural subject over there because generally I is something which does not follow rules all the time. So in simple present tense, it is acting as the plural subject over here. Now we have he, she, it. Here now he, she, it is the third person singular over here. Now Ramu, Alex, dog, cat, anything, right? Any noun over here that would become the singular subject over there. Now what we are doing is that for this particular plural subject and the singular subject, now we will be adding the verb. For plural subject we are adding the verb V1 and for the singular subject we are adding altogether V1 S or ES over here. Let's understand what is singular and plural verbs over here. For example, I said they play cricket. And when I say they play cricket, they is the plural subject over there and play is altogether. Is it singular or plural? Now majority of the people will say that play is singular. So this is wrong. But actually the thing is play is plural only. It's not singular. So in order to understand this, let's understand this noun and verb singular and plural concept. Now just look over here. We have the noun singular on one side and the plural on the other side. I said dog. Dog is singular over here. Now how should we write plural for dog? It's altogether dogs. Next we have cat as singular. Now how should we write it as plural? That's altogether cats. Elephant, elephants. Bird, birds. This is the noun. Singular without S, plural with S. Now we have verb here. Singular with S, plays, dances, kicks, enjoys. Now plural, let's write. Play, dance, kick, enjoy. Now based on this concept, whenever we are making any sentence formation, how we generally make? We generally make it as plural subject plus plural verb. Here, singular subject plus singular verb. So, let's understand this. Plural subject I said. For example, I said I, we, you, they. These are the four subjects we have. Now, for this plural subject, I said I need to add plural verb. Now, what is plural verb? This is the plural verb. For example, I said I play cricket daily. We dance to the songs every day. You kick the ball. They enjoy the party. Now, let's see the singular subject and the singular verb. Let's take these. He, she, it, Ramu, for example. Now I said singular subject plus singular verb. Now singular verb. For example, I said he plays cricket. She enjoys the party. It kicks the ball. Ramu dances to the song. In this fashion, we will be making the examples. So finally, we need to remember the concept over here. What is the concept? For verb, singular is with S, plural is without S. For noun, singular is without S and plural is with S. Now, see the structure over here. Subject plus V1, S or ES plus objective. For the plural subject plus plural verb. Now, what is the structure I am writing here? Subject plus V1 plus objective. Now, for the singular subjects and the singular verb, now what we are writing? Subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus objective. Now, let's see the usage of simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Regular habits. He wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning. If there are any regular habits, for example, he wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning, he brushes his teeth, then baths, then he goes to his office. All these words or sentences can be in the simple present tense over there. Okay? Now see the next usage. Universal truths. For example, I said, sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. All these can be generally in the universal truths can be in the simple present tense. Now, planned actions. For example, I said, he goes to Tirupati next week. I said, he comes from America next year. Okay, all these are the planned actions that also can be in the simple present tense only. Next, we have the proverbs. For example, I said, actions speak louder than words. Or for example, I said, early bird catches the worm. Now, this also can be any proverb. Proverb should be in the simple present tense only. Just look over here. Newspaper headlines. For example, I said, India wins World Cup. For example, I said, Modi leaves to UN. For example, Modi has left to UN today evening. But still, tomorrow morning in the newspaper heading would be, Modi leaves to UN. That would be the heading over there. Now, just check the next one. Next is altogether the commentary. The cricket commentary can be volleyball or any sports commentary will be generally in the simple present tense only. Now, Kohli hits the ball and it reaches the boundary line. For example, I said, Dhawan hits a century. Anything, commentary can be generally in the simple present tense. Now, see the next one. Scientific truths. For example, I said, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Now, I can also say that as water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade. Okay, in this fashion, we'll be making the examples over there. So, just we'll be checking the structure, and after checking the structure, we'll be forming the sentences over there. Okay. Now, we'll try to understand clue words for simple present tense. Now, what are these clue words? Clue words or hints are special words which we would generally find it in the sentence pertaining to that particular tense. And by seeing this particular clue word, we'll be in a position to answer the question over there. Now, just see the clue words here. Usually, generally, always, regularly, frequently, often, seldom, occasionally, every day, every month, every year, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, rarely, scarcely, hardly. So these are generally the clue words pertaining to simple present tense. Now, based on the concept that we have discussed and these clue words, let's try to solve these questions. Now, see the question number 1. I always dash at this restaurant. Now, option A is eat, option B is eats, C ate, D eaten. So, out of these 4 options, which is right answer now? I always eat at this restaurant. Why so? Because I is altogether the plural subject over there. Whenever plural subject has come, then we need to go with the plural verb. So, verb without S is the plural and verb with S is singular. So, eat. He seldom dash cricket. Watches, watch, watched, had watched. Out of these 4 questions now, what is the answer? He seldom. He is the third person singular. And for the third person singular, we have V1, S or ES. So, it's altogether option A. That's altogether watches. See the third one. The principal dash to speak to you every week on your progress in studies. Option A, want, wants, wanted, is wanted. Now the principal is a person. He is a third person singular, and whenever third person singular has come in a sentence, you need to go with the singular verb over there. Principal wants, option B. So what is the difference between principal and principal? Okay, we have 2 words over here, principal and principal. So principal is someone who is main, okay, who is generally main person with some authority. That person we are calling him as principal. Next we have principle. Principle is altogether something like rule or theory. Rule or theory over this altogether principle. What is the answer for this? Option B, wants. Fourth question. Alex hardly dash late. Comes, come, came, coming. Alex hardly comes late. Okay, so it's altogether V5. Next we have option E. We dash Independence Day on 15th of August every year. Celebrate, celebrates. We celebrate. So this is how we generally solve the questions after learning the concept. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.